Hi, this is Olivia. Welcome to Houses Flipping People. We are here today in Austin, Texas with Jeff, one of our top 50 investors, and I am so excited to be introduced to you guys. Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely,
I really
my
appreciate
pleasure.
your time.
My pleasure.
And so we're just going to come in, if you don't mind. We're going to step in my office.
Okay.
And we're going to have a little quick interview and share with everyone how has real estate has transformed your life. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming in and sharing a little bit how has real estate transformed your life. So thanks for being here. So how would you like to share that information with us?
Well, I guess my journey started in this area probably about 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
So I was introduced to the RIA. Thank you.
Thank you.
Introduced to the RIA and attended that. And really I was doing some consulting, and I had hoped to maybe meet some investors that needed some insurance, and that's when it transformed.
Okay, that's awesome. And so before you came to Texas RIA, were you an investor already? Did you have a little background on the real estate itself?
Yes, I had actually bought and purchased some homes that I had lived in, and I had converted a couple of those to rentals, one being a multifamily duplex, and I thought I was an investor, but that was really just an owner that I was property managing. So yes and no.
So even though you did own some properties and then you felt you need a little bit more education, why did you came into Texas RIA itself at that time?
Would you like to be a real estate investor in Texas? Come to one of our free local meetings to get access to free training, wholesale properties, capital, and power teams. Click on the link below to find a meeting near you and register for free.
Well, actually, I had a perception of how real estate was bought and sold, whether it would be your primary residence or whether it would be an investment. And after sitting through the first meeting at the RIA, my eyes were opened wide there were things that I had no idea that you could do or leverage, and so that intrigued me then to attend the 3-day event, and from there was no turning back.
Okay, wow, thank you for sharing that. So even though you were an investor, even though you didn't know all the strategy that you learned since you became part of Texas RIA, so you realize there's so much more for you to learn and to grow.
Absolutely.
And to be part of
Absolutely.
it. So how long since you became a member of Texas RIA?
So that was about 2.5 years ago, a little over 2.5 years ago. And so I jumped in and attended the 3-day event probably about 2 or 3 weeks after. I was a W-2 employee at the time that I attended the RIA, yes.
Wow, so you had everything that you could have to put on hold because I don't have enough time right now. It's just not the right time. You had all the skills. How did you overcome all that objective?
Well, I think it's a conscious decision, that I was actually in the second day of the 3-day event, and my sister called me and said, "Hey, I need you to leave your meeting. I got a call from the rehab facility. Mom tried to leave, and we have 3 days to move her." And at that point, I had to take a deep breath and say, you know what? I'm going to let you handle that. I've got to complete this because this is an interesting path for me to change my life. And so I continued on. So I think it's a conscious decision that you have to put in the work and make the sacrifices to make things happen. And this is one thing.
To get to that next level. And I believe that was probably one of your biggest decision at that moment, to stay here, continue with the training for you to be where you are today.
Absolutely.
Everyone on this show has one thing in common. They learned how to invest in real estate from Texas Real Estate Investor Association's Texas RIAs. Whether you want to flip houses, quit your job, build your wealth, discover high return investment opportunities, or even learn how to buy rental properties, even with no money, you owe it to yourself to come check it out by attending a free local meeting. It's fun, it's free, you'll learn a lot. New people are always welcome. Click on the link below and we'll see you there.
And I would say the next gut check was when it came time to join the professional group. And I thought, you know what, I don't want any excuses for myself. All the tools are here, so I'm going to dive in as deep as I can dive in. That way I won't look back and woulda, coulda, shoulda.
So you've been here for what, 3 years now? 2.5 years?
About 2.5, yeah.
2.5 years. I would love to know, how many deals have you done in the past 2.5 years?
Over 15, so I'd have to count them exactly.
Wow.
So some have been transactional and some have been longer term.
What are the things that you have noticed on your lifestyle that has changed since you now don't have a boss anymore? How is that?
Well, I know it might sound goofy, but I wear socks a lot less. One of my goals is to have tan lines with sandals. So I go door knocking in sandals, I go to meetings in sandals, maybe a little casual at times, but again, that's, I think, building that rapport with people. And if you show up at their house in a suit or button-down shirt that's starched, which I would normally wear to the office, you know, they're a little intimidated, and I want them to know I'm a real person. We've gone through challenges in our life. They're going through one. I'd love to help them. So as far as me, I can work in shorts and flip-flops. I can go to the lake if I want to during the week, and I can enjoy the lake. When I worked in corporate America, the lake was the same, the boat was the same, but I didn't enjoy it as much just because of the head noise, and I don't have that anymore. I'm back to enjoying the things that I didn't realize I was enjoying enough.
Well, is there anyone that you'd like to say thank you?
Well, you know, Phil and Shanoa, yourself. I mean, there's a lot of people, Buddy Henderson, John Leyendecker, Amber Janae. There's a lot of partners that I've had along the way. Karsten, Ion, Shelley. So there's a lot of different partners that I've worked with that have been great friendships and assets. I've learned from them as well as they learned from me.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time and being
My
here
pleasure.
today and sharing your story with us. So I really appreciate that, and I can't wait to come visit you in one of your fix and flip that I'd love to come and do a show with you as well. So
I'd love to do that. I've got a great one, but you know, it's probably going to be 6 months out before the rehab starts.
We're going to
but
be here.
It'll be
so
extensive.
Let's wait on that one, and that will be right when that time comes.
Perfect.
So, well, thank you so much, Jeff, for being here today. I really appreciate it. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Are you in Texas? Would you like to know the secret for having a better life? Would you like to quit your job, create a legacy for your family, become a millionaire or even a multimillionaire? Over 80% of the people here in Texas who have accomplished these goals have used the secret. Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm the host for Houses Flipping People, a show that talks about the people's life who has been transformed by the secret. So what's the secret? Simple. Investing in real estate. In fact, it's really, really hard to become a millionaire not investing in real estate. So, would you like to become a real estate investor in Texas? If you have even the smallest interest in real estate, and of course you should, the very first thing to do is to attend a free live meeting at your local real estate investor association hosted by Texas RIA. Are you living the life that you deserve? I know I am. So can you. We meet live in Austin, Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. And we also simulcast our meetings live as well. Go to the link below to see the calendar and to register to attend for free. Don't buy real estate retail, that's ridiculous. And don't waste your time and money going to a get-rich-quick seminar from a traveling pitchman. Come network with local Texas-based investors that are just getting started or taking it to the next level. Come join the largest real estate investor network in Texas. Do you want a better life? Do something about it. I did. We meet live in person in Austin, Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. And we simulcast online if that's more convenient for you. Go to the link below to see the schedule and register to attend for free. Come to a free local meeting to get access to wholesales, off-market deals, the finance to purchase real estate, free training, as well as the contract and contractors and other local resources that all investor needs to be successful. Nearly 80% of the millionaires got there all or in part from investing in real estate. Come join us. New people are always welcome. Again, we meet live in Dallas, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Go to the link below to see the schedule and register to attend for free. I believe in working hard and, of course, playing hard and reaching my potential every single day. You don't need a lot of money to invest in real estate. You just need a little bit. You don't even need credit. What you really need is to take action right now. If you do, you really can live a better life. It worked for me and it can work for you as well. I learned how to invest in real estate from Texas RIAs, and so can you. Go to the link below to see the schedule and register to attend a meeting near you, live or online, for free. And I will see you there.